my money in hundreds. I'm tired of living on the ass. They gon' call the feds. I just bought a cost an arm and leg. My mom instead. Where's your common sense? Me and the devil got too much in common, I swear. Yeah. Nothing fair. Take it how you want it. I ain't famous like I want it, so I might just throw a hissy fit. Call up Cassie after she broke up with Diddy, yeah. I told Shorty if she talking, I ain't. And she gon' call her friends up and we did, whoa. I ain't in the talking, go chop off your lips. If I ain't in your top 10, go top 4 for bridge. My black boys, I get boys that knock off your lid. I thought you gon' pop off, so hop off my. What you mean? I said, what you mean? Listen, I don't trust her so no, I said, what you mean? Whoa, I said, what you mean? You thought I was finished, you thought it was over. You thought I retired, you thought I went fishing with Kobe. I'm still as ill as considered as one of the coldest. Still a put a partner rapper here like Moses. I'm throwback like I'm Mola Roller. I'm cooler than a cup of yogurt. Black flag boy, truck soldier. I'm cool with laws and Ayatollahs. Rap gods like Klops and Olga. I'm King Kong, ain't nobody told you. You think Rome still. And Bobby Brown about to go get. Paul McCartney, I'm rich. I'm Muhammad Ali, I talk. I'm James Brown, about to tear down this. I'm Michael Jackson, them bad as bad, gon' get. What you mean?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Jets going up against the Bills. With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
All right, Larry, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at what's now known as New Era Field here in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. Welcome, everyone, to another season of coverage on EA Sports. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, the Jets 5-11 last year, Bills 7-9, both clearly still looking up at the Patriots in the AFC East and increasingly looking up at the...
Remember, the Dolphins improved themselves significantly in the offseason, both in free agency and in the draft, and had a strong finish and went to the playoffs in 2016. Buffalo and the Jets, they've got their work cut out for them.
Sure to be an end-to-end spectacle. Rex Ryan facing his former mates, and the Jets and Bills are underway. This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're under the command of their new signal caller for 2017, the 16-year veteran, now playing for his 8th NFL team, Josh McCown.
I think it's safe to say that their quarterback position remains unsettled, even with Josh McCown assuming the starting role. He wants to be the guy. He'll mentor other people around him, but don't underestimate his competitive instinct. He wants to be the guy to lead the Jets.
Now a play fake here on first down. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. The offensive starters now for the Jets.
The struggles of the New York Jets offense in 2016 were well documented. They struggled to run it, struggled to throw it. A lot of that because of inconsistent quarterback play. A big reason why they ended up 26 overall in offense in the NFL and went from 10-6 in 2015 to 5-11 in 2016.
McCown throwing on second. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Forte. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. Working from the gun. McCown. And going over the middle here to Curley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
Quickly now, a look at the Buffalo defense.
This is a defense that's always carried itself with a swagger, and one of the things they take great pride in, rushing the passer. They were 6th against the pass in 2016. Have to shore up their run defense, though. Just 29th. That's quite a surprise, considering the athletes they have on that side of the ball.
7 yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's McCown. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
Again, Forte fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Matt Forte, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a Matt Forte touchdown run. Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. At 6'2", leading them out, the man from Pittsburgh, the former Panther, Nathan Peterman.
One of the things that made him attractive to the NFL, he ran a pro-style offense at Pitt. So guess what? The adjustment should be easier for him into the NFL.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Here we go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Pretty move by Shady. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Jets making their way out. It's been a while since we've seen them in the postseason, back in 2010. But last year, Charles, 5-11, and some of the moves they made in the offseason suggest maybe this year could be a challenge as well.
I believe those moves you referred to were made to change the attitude, the atmosphere on the team, because they went into the draft and they got a couple of key guys that they've been counting on. Jamal Adams, a safety out of LSU. Marcus May, a safety out of Florida. They got younger, but they got more athletic back there. The tough part for them, still not solidified at the quarterback position.
They fake the give to Forte. Now McCown. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
No gain on the play there, second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On the draw, McCown leaves it to Forte. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
On third and long, it's McCown. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. Second-year man from Sam Houston State, Lachlan Edwards, to punt it away as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Reminder that later tonight we'll see the Giants and Cowboys battle in Dallas. Seems like they're always playing in week 1. And then on Monday night, a doubleheader. Adrian Peterson, his first game with the Saints. He's already back in Minnesota to play the Vikings. And then a 10-20 start on the East Coast. It's the first game for the LA Chargers traveling to Denver.
A nice AFC West matchup.
Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Let's go! Green 39!
They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got the hook up to Andre Holmes. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Well, now they'll try the end around. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go now.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They go play action here on first down. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Hurry up, here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Past the 20. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Charles Clay from 10 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Stephen Hauschko for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
Okay, I hope you can hear me. I'm tired of them calling the guys by the wrong names. Let's just not say anything. That was Scott Norwood on the extra point. I'm not going to give you commentary like for the alternate Super Bowls because I'm actually playing these games. I'll just give you names. Brad Delwiso to kick off. Here's what we're doing. A friend of mine and I have decided to each pick a classic team. We went through, we edited the rosters. My friend will be the 1986 New York Giants. I do not know if he'll be broadcasting or not. And we're playing on pro level. I'm not that great at the game, so I thought rookie would be too easy, and all pro is difficult for me. But this is more about nostalgia, and the only rule is if we have to sign a new player, we have to go back to the next transaction. So, for instance, if I need a new kicker, you know, if Norwood and Delwiso both get hurt for some reason, I'd have to sign a kicker and then rename him Steve Christie. So that's the only rule. Oh, Nate Odoms with the pick, almost. I tried to get the uniforms as accurate as possible. Obviously, EA Sports doesn't give you a lot of choices for away uniforms and throwbacks. The Jets are actually wearing their current home jerseys, or away jerseys, I mean, while the rest of the uniform is the 1980s. I'm going to try and keep everything as accurate as I can for the 1991 season, but again, the Bills also don't have an away option, so luckily they haven't changed the colors too bad, though, so... Oh, I spun too early. I should have juked. Leonard Smith with a pickoff. Stay in the no huddle. Thurman Thomas is in for the touchdown. The Terminator. Of course, 1991 was a MVP season for Thomas. I'll do my best to duplicate it. I have a feeling that Jim Kelly will have a good season. I also think Phil Simms and Mark Bavaro and the Giants are going to do decent. Speaking of the 91 Bills, I was unaware that the Bills had a Bavaro on their team. David Bavaro, Mark's younger brother. I've got him on the practice squad. The other thing I couldn't do, unfortunately, was create Marv Levy. I did the best I could. I've got a very young-looking Marv Levy. We'll just say that. Delviso to kick off. Delviso with his dreads hanging out the back of his helmet. Because you can't fix everything. Okay. There's J.D. Williams. For guys my age, in their late 30s, the 91 Bills are the epitome of greatness. If you're a Bills fan, it was 90, 91 were the best two teams that we had. 90 had the best chance to win the Super Bowl. Of course, we lost all four. You know, hopefully I can fix that. Oh, I didn't get my play pick. Oh no. Bruce Smith's got an automatic rush anyway. Come on, Seals. Oh! Luckily, there was nobody covering him. I'm not used to the 3-4. I run a 4-6 a lot. I run a nickel. The 3-4 is new to me. I ran a 4-3 a lot in older games. Thankfully, I've got it playing against the Jets and Josh McCown. I'm going to pick the 3-4 up by the time I get to Tom Brady, though. That's for sure. Bills, of course, got a difficult schedule this year. They play the NFC South. You saw what they did against Carolina last week, losing 9-3. The defense was on point. Of course, Denver's offense is much, much better than they were last year, so this weekend's going to be a tough game for Buffalo. Luckily, it's at home, because then they go down to Atlanta, my second favorite team. This doesn't get easy to start the season. Oh, what the? I switched players right as the ball was thrown, and Carlton Bailey was just kind of standing there. Oh man, that sucks. The other thing I couldn't get Mark Kelso's helmet. That's not available on the game. The outer shell covering that he wore. It's not there. Also, there's like Daryl Talley. You'll see in close-ups he's wearing 2 different color sleeves because the Spider-Man get-up he wore in 91 isn't available. Ooh. Kirby Jackson just came in and got shoulder in the gut. Daryl Talley, speaking of Daryl Talley, making the tackle. I got a second out of that. Alright, back to Bruce. If I can, there we go. Not exactly Freeman, McNeil, and Ken O'Brien were playing against, but that was a much better Jets team than what they got now. Alright, let's see. No, not Jerry Hughes. Bruce Smith on the sack. And of course, 91 was a disappointing season for Smith as he sat out due to injury until week 5. Came in against Chicago, retorqued whatever, I think it was the knee, and then was out again until the Jets game in week 14. But we're not playing the 91 schedule. We're not playing against 91 opponents because, well, I'm not going to go through and edit all the teams, and neither is my friend who's got the 86 Giants, so we're playing against who we're playing against. We've transported the 91 Bills and the 86 Giants into 2017. We originally were going to do a huge 7-team league. We had some other guys that were interested, but I just don't. With the alternate Super Bowls thing I do, haven't done any writing. The WWCA Classic, I haven't updated those videos in a while. I just didn't have time, so the Giants guy and I decided to do this, and, well, that's as much as we could do. What I used ProFootballReference.com for the rosters and Google Photos to look at the what they wore. I want to change something up here. I don't want Lofton running that. Let's run an update. Oh, I thought I didn't even pay attention. I thought McKellar was cutting into the left. All right. I like Don Beebe on this one, or James Lofton, depending on what the safety does. Oh, what a catch by Beebe. They're able to change height, weight. If you're a commissioner, you go into the league, you can change height, weight. You can't change skin tone, but that's all right. I mean, there's plenty of guys available you can sign as free agents and take care of. You can change their college. You can't do anything about their birthday, but you can change their age. So, like, Jim Kelly is a rookie because I use Nathan Peterman as a backdrop, to start with. Oh, I thought I got out of bounds. Oh, well. All right. Injury. Oh man, the injuries this year. I think it's Thurman. Damn it. Oh, Thurman's still in there. Looks like my left guard is now Jim Richards. So, no, Don Beebe's not in this play. He was in this play in the last one. Touchdown to Don Beebe. That was supposed to be James Lofton, but I believe Lofton's now injured because Beebe moved out there and Tasker was running the out. Of course, in 1991, in Week 1, the Bills played the Miami Dolphins at home. Jim Kelly and Dan Marino involved in a bit of a shootout. I'll always remember that game, September 1st, 1991. It was really, 91 was the first season where I followed the team from start to finish. And that game was something. I remember the fumble by, I believe it was Mark Higgs, where the Bills got the ball back as they were trailing and were able to come back and take the lead. And Thurman Thomas catching that long pass where he lays out. That's James Lofton, shoulder strain, will be able to return. Okay. Or will not be able to return for the game. Well, that sucks. The whole 91 season was just a fantastic season as a Bills fan. And a lot of people, a lot of non-Bills fans, I know you say we live in the past because we haven't been good for 17 years, and it sucks. It does, but, well, it's not the longest playoff drought ever. That was 24 years. So, 25 years, actually. So we got something to shoot for. Alright, we want to go into a nickel. Of course, as always, I welcome comments. If you have ideas for suggestions or improvement, I do want to run a base 3-4 because that's what the Bills ran, and a no-huddle offense. It's not exactly perfect to duplicate, but shoot, I went too far. Oh my gosh. Somebody got the sack. With Darryl Talley. I would love if any of course I doubt it, but if any of the 91 Bills see this, man, I'm just trying to honor you guys. Oh man, when I switched to Bailey, he just stopped running. I thought EA Sports was going to fix that. Well, sometimes I make the, don't matter if I'm playing Tom Brady or Josh McCown, I make the opposing quarterback look like a freaking god. Where is the coverage? Nickel, you're not supposed to let the guy get behind you. Oh, another injury. The injuries in this season are just ridiculous. I know they wanted to improve off-ball injuries, and I get that. That's fine, but this is already the 4th injury of this game. Let's see this. No, nickel's not working. It's too many gaps. That was man coverage and he was wide open. That's too many gaps. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this run. Hopefully, I'll do decent. The goal, obviously, is for me and the Giants to meet in the Super Bowl, and that'll be the only human versus human games, but don't know what I know at this point. Not a big deal with like Lotus or Phil Hansen during the game anyway, so. Bruce! You know, in older Maddens, or even the NCAA, God, we missed the NCAA series. If you changed a name and it was a name like Smith, the announcers would say Smith. They wouldn't keep calling the guy's name by what he was.
The Jets didn't play their best. They'll need to be at their best now to come back. All right, let's roll the highlights.
Jim Kelly's 10 of 13, 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. Thurman Thomas, 8 carries, 34 yards and a touch. I got to get him the ball some more. The Road Grader, the 91 Road Grader Jets. Keith McKellar. The alleged initiation of the K-gun. The name. And Leonard Smith with the Into. No, it was Thurman Thomas. It was a Hall of Famer, baby. Don Beebe with a jump ball. I love those uniforms. Man, I wish they'd wear them as throwbacks. I know the NFL's got this new rule about changing helmets because of CTE, and I get it. There's got to be a way you can paint the helmets. I mean, Notre Dame paints their helmets every week. Why can't you just... They come up with something. Somebody out there invents a quick paint where the players don't lose their helmet for practice. So they go from white to blue, or, you know, other teams have changed helmet colors. Like, I don't know, throwing a blank right now. The Falcons, red to black, without, you know. Alright, I want to run. All the formation subs I did didn't mean crap, because I didn't. Settings. Game options. I wish there was a... Oh, flip. I don't know what player sliders are. Huh. Well, that's all stuff I need to learn. Alright. I was trying to get Kenneth Davis into the game, but I set it up so that various formation subs, but I don't run the offense that they make you choose from at the beginning, so there's no Kenneth Davis. Oh well. No, that's something in the glitch in the video game too. You know, the play clock's running down. The quarterback needs to be able to rush. Maybe there's something like X or something. I don't know. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. Oh, another injury timeout. Who's this one?
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw.
Oh, another injury timeout.
Here's Colton Schmidt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Chris Moore. J.D. Williams on the tackle. I had to turn injuries down. This is ridiculous. That's like 8 injuries already.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively and now a chance to turn that into points offensively.
Of course, the Bills in 91 against the Jets in week 3. They went to New York. Who was it? Thurman Thomas will not be able to return. Of course. At least there's. I don't think I've lost anybody for significant time, but Christ. They went down week 3 to the Jets, and Thomas had himself a game, and they were able to win 23-20. Oh. In week 14, the Jets came up to Buffalo in the game where Buffalo clinched the AFC East for the 4th straight year after a 10-10 tie at halftime. Oh, Kirby Jackson, turn around. It was right to you. Kelly hit Lofton on a couple long passes, including a touchdown, and the Bills won 24-13. All right, Al Edwards. Gonna let it bounce. Well, I don't have James Lofton and I don't have Kenneth Davis to finish the game. So it's up to guys like Beebe and Tasker and Kenneth Davis. I don't have Thurman Thomas, I meant. At least I did get a touchdown from Thomas, so I wanted to get Kenneth Davis in the game. I guess I did. Oh, maybe running the no huddle isn't the best for a video game anyway. I was trying to make it realistic, but run a huddled offense, be conventional. Alright, Kelly is taking forever to get to the... Keith McKellar with a jump ball. That dude's putting his knee right into his back, man. You use the guy as a table to get up, and then you put your knee into his back while you're doing it. It usually starts a fight. Oh, why did I go outside of him? A lot of Madden players, especially the older ones, would love to do something like this, but I understand you don't have the patience. It takes about 2-3 hours to do a roster. Oh. Man. Jump balls are some of the hardest things to do in Madden. The offense has been garbage in the second half. I wish I could put Steve Tasker as a gunner too. It is unfortunate that they wouldn't let you use a wide receiver as a gunner. Only defensive backs. There should be a little more freedom with stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to make Tasker a defensive back just so I can get him on those special teams. But at the same time, he had a Pro Bowl season in '91, playing special teams, and I can't. You can't play him on special teams. J.D. Williams on the tackle. James Williams. Sometimes he changed his name, changed his number at different points in his career. They're dropping Bruce in the coverage. I'm not running Bruce. Oh. Another injury timeout. Well, you won't see that as much. I'm going to turn injuries down. This is... What sucks too is that you don't know who it is at first. You know, I remember in the old days, I'm not even talking about the days where they brought the ambulance on the field and run over people. I'm talking about the days where immediately, if there was an injury, you found out such and such a player is injured. More details, when you know, they'd have the sideline reporter come on and tell you, well, it looks to be he was holding this or holding that. And, Mark Kelso. Henry Jones should be there. Well, I'm in the nickel, so I've lost Lofton, Thomas, and Kelso. And earlier in the game, I lost Conlon but he returned. And the Jets have lost one receiver. Mark Kelso will return soon. Okay. Nice. Al Edwards has not gotten a chance to return a punt yet. Or a kick. No, it's Jim Kelly. He just does not have the speed that Thurman Thomas does. Same as the alternate Super Bowl stuff. I edited guys, Hall of Famers are automatic 99s. Pro Bowlers that year were 92 to 98. All pros are 89 to 91. Starters 85 and above. But guys like Davis, who's not a starter, below 85. So then we might, as we get further on, you know, I'm not saying the Giants guy's name. From here on out, I'm just going to call him Giants. We may evaluate how we do, you know, because as he goes through the progressions with quarterbacks and gets Jeff Hostetler, and, you know, obviously Phil Simms is a Hall of Famer, Jeff Hostetler's not, so it'll be rated differently. But then you get into Dave Brown, Kent Graham, you know, me with Billy Joe Hobart, Rob Johnson. It's even worse in the 2000s. I don't know how many seasons we'll play. There's no deadline to play, so we are starting early in September. Let's go.
games on the road at Atlanta and Cincinnati.
3 of those teams have been in the Super Bowl in the last 2 seasons.
They will, however, get a brief reprieve to their bye week in week 6.
Let's roll.
He's played a great game. He continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is. There's no doubt that they never ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the ball, run the clock down. Instead,
Another injury timeout. Giants, if you're watching, once you get your team ready, you're going to have it easier because I'm going to turn the injuries down after this. I don't know who I just lost there. Because, well, with off-ball, that's the one good thing about off-ball injuries is that it's more realistic. But the other thing is you don't know. The pursuit sometimes from the backside in these more recent Maddens is just you don't even get a chance to hand the ball off and they're just there. And in our other league that I'm doing where it's on all pro, I can't run at all. And I know that's partly because I'm not very good. Oh, that's not the pattern. Well, maybe it was. Pete Metzelaars, he was one of my favorite players growing up. I'm sad to see him go to Carolina and then Detroit, but you know, once the era of free agency started, a guy like Metzelaars just, you know, became expendable. Oh. Okay, yeah, the 25 touchback, not a... I don't know if they were going to give it to me at the 40 or the 35. So again, I don't know when the Carolina game will be played. I don't know when the Giants can be ready. I imagine it's not going to take him too long once he gets started. I know he did outline it, but we'll see. Ooh, getting into a scrum with Kenneth Davis on the sideline. Whoever you are, will tie. Flat coverage. That's Marblevy. That's the best I can do. They came out 0-2. And I don't know why they say calming down coming home from Miami and Jacksonville. They both look much better. I think the Jets are in some trouble this year. And everybody, all the fans are, oh, we played Buffalo week 1, we'll get that win. But Buffalo's not there yet. but they are much better. I need to get Ethernet cable.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
I don't even know if he was seeing this now. Wow, look at Tennessee beating up on Oakland.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. His throw here is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Curtis. And it's 3rd down.
For those of you who watched the Oakland Super Bowls this weekend, Super Bowl 7, Dallas and Pittsburgh. Just a little warning that the NFL had a rule back then that the home team in the Super Bowl had to wear the dark colors. So Dallas will be in blue. And that was in place until Super Bowl 13 in reality, when Dallas got the rule changed because they were the home team and didn't want to wear blue like they did in Super Bowl 5. Oh. Oh, shoot.
Trailing in the 4th quarter, they felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
I looked at my play sheet, and what I found, Curtis has been successful throughout the game, and working the distance you need, that's exactly what they did.
To the side, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot.
This happens, you know, I get upset sometimes guys get wide open, but it happens in the NFL too. I don't know if it's the rules or guys don't pay attention. Just, you always see, especially when you're playing against New England, maybe it's the skill level. The offensive players are so much better nowadays. The guys just get so open underneath. The computer, the AI, sometimes makes the right by him. Right by him. I feel that sometimes the computer, all of a sudden, they just get into points of the game where they can do no wrong. And I'm not saying they're doing that right now. I mean, I ran right by the guy, but it's just, I don't know. It's the way it is, I guess. So in week 2, the Bills are at the Carolina Panthers. Again, I don't have the option for the road uniforms in the 1990s for some reason. Anybody from EA Sports ever watched this? I really think you need to put more uniform options. We're not just comfortable with the home throwbacks. Some of us want to use these uniforms all season long, and that means on the road. We need road uniforms. Atlanta, their 1970s uniforms, no road option. You know, I mean, flag. We want more road options. We want more options, period, in uniforms. Everything they've ever worn should be an option. I know it can't be that much as far as you've got the artists, obviously. We should bring back classic stadiums, a stadium editor at least, so we can make them. You know, not everybody wants to play mutt squats. I don't play mutt. I have no interest in playing. I don't play competitive. I'm not going to get online and play against some guy I don't know. I want to play against my friends, you know. And I do these classic stuff with rosters, and I love that you can. I mean, Mitch Farrat was able to do his face paint. I love that. There's a couple things I would hope for, like Mark Kessel's helmet, Brian Cox from the Dolphins, his neck pad, whatever that was. That's not on here as far as I can tell. You get one option for neck pad. Nice tackle there. Can you turn on? No. Again, right, the backside rush. Yeah. It's all right. Going to do one more play.
Third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is third down and 12.
That's it. So Buffalo will start 1-0, and we'll head to Carolina next week. Hopefully, I'll get Thurman Thomas back for the Carolina game. Or immediately, as soon as I end this broadcast, I'm going to go turn the injuries down. I don't want to turn them off because you need, you know, realistically, things happen. Alright, thank you for watching. If you stayed through the whole hour to watch it, you're a true Buffalo Bills fan from the early 90s, and I hope you enjoy what's coming. That red helmet is beautiful. I like the white that they've gone to, but I miss these uniforms. I only have 78 rushing yards. I got to work on that. All right. Thank you for watching. We will see you